I would like to give you an idea of how powerful an IQ of 170 naturally is. But it's very important that I give you the context. I was hired as their mathematics tutor. They were 11 years old at the time. They had received 1 year of formal schooling and they were pulled out as it was deemed too slow for them. They essentially just occupied themselves at home with literature, history, and classical music, their natural interests, but they weren't particularly interested in mathematics. But they had been formally evaluated as having an IQ of 170. At the end of a lesson one day, in the last 5 minutes, I said, just to pass the time, like shooting hoops or seeing who can hold their breath for the longest, let's imagine a 4x4 grid in our minds. And let's fill it in, row by row, with digits. Now, I just so happen to know a 16-digit number because I worked with it a lot in the past. 0588 2352 94117647. Okay. And I said, okay, can you read out the rows of the grid in your head? And they did so instantly, as if it were on paper in front of them, which was amazing enough already. And then I said, okay, rotate the grid 90 degrees clockwise in your head, and then read out the rows. And they did so just as fluently and quickly as if the piece of paper were right in front of them and they just did that. You hear a lot growing up about high IQ and genius and so on, but to actually witness that amount of natural, untrained mental power in front of you is very unsettling. It's very unsettling.